All right, folks, the new Officer General chest. So, for those that coin, when the Royal Party opens, I just found out about this because I opened the Royal Party today. So, most people do their spending on the second weekend of the event, and opening up the Royal Party requires that you do 8 package purchases. Yeah, I think it's at the 200,000. So, you can see I've done 10 package purchases. But let's look at the new Royal Party, um, the general chest in the Royal Party. So they've changed this. This is how you can get another copy of Hera or John Adams. And of course, you can get it again. I've never completed this. You have to do something like 40 packages or something to get to Royal Party level 7. But I have done Royal Party level 5 several times. It's like 2 more packs past completing the King's Cake. So it looks like they're going to come out with different versions of this general chest now. You see how it says military strategist, historic general chest? It's kind of like the chest that they came out with in Trial of Knights, having different names. I think one of the Trial of Knights packages was called military strategist. Let's see what the current one is called. The current one is called Knight's Penalty General Chest. So you could, if you did the cake this time and then you do 2 more packs after that, you could actually get John Adams to 1 star or Hera to 1 star if you had done that cake. I had done that cake. Now let's check out their first stars. So actually, I did swap to using Hera. I have Ashoka at 2 stars. Let's check out Hera's first star. It is range troop and siege machine, defense and hit points. So both ways. Their defense and hit points for range troop and siege machine. Okay, not a big deal. But let's check out John Adams. Let's check out John Adams' first star. In rally mounted troop, attack, defense, and hit points, 40%. I mean, I'm not an alliance that rallies like hardly at all for battlefields yet, but that for an alliance where like the top tier like alliances in the game, that seems like a pretty big deal. So, anyways, those are the that's the new officer general chest. I guess you're not going to be able to get the regular officer general chest from the royal party anymore. It's going to be the new ones. Like that's how I had gotten all my officer general chests, was from completing the level 5 in the royal party. So like finishing a cake and then doing 2 more purchases after that. But no, it's this new one now. So this since it has this very specific name up here, military strategist, I think that they're going to keep coming out with new duty officers for all the positions, meaning the ones that had an original copy and then a second version, they're all going to get third versions. The ones that never had an original version and were like new positions, I'd be surprised if they came up with upgrades for them. I'd be real surprised if they came out with like a new market officer, a new Holy Palace officer, like a second version. Um, I'd be surprised. So it looks like they're going to keep coming out of the cakes with third versions of duty officers. And then once they have, 2 or 4 more of them, then in the royal party, you're going to have a new historic general chest here. So it looks like for the next few cakes, for the next like 3 cakes or so, it's probably going to be the same historic general chest as they come out with new versions of duty officers, which I really hate. I think it's stupid. So then once this version changes, everyone's going to have a Hera or John Adams at like 2 stars or something. It's going to change to a new historic general chest for the additional third versions of duty officers. And yeah, the only people that are going to have fully ascended duty officers are the ones that have all the original versions. Because now the only, for everyone that has the second versions of the duty officers, which is like everybody, right? The only way to upgrade them is to get the where is it? Is to get the officer general chests from here for 50 galaxy coins. So this has the old version of the officer general chest. And then Clash of Civilization. Is it Clash of Civilization? Yeah, Clash of Civilizations. That has a version. But you gotta come in like first or second place like a, a, a little bit more than 3 times. So you have to wait for this whole event to happen more than 3.5 times, and you can get one of these. But the thing about that is the thing about that is that's only going to upgrade your general if it's at if it's at 0 stars. So you're gonna have to do Clash of Civilization 7 times to 2-star it. Like they're making it like dang near impossible to upgrade those second versions of duty officers. I mean, I basically got all mine at 1 star. All the second versions. Some of them I have at 2 star. Some of them I have at 2 star. Yeah, I basically have them all at 1 star, except for where's Pericles? The Pericles, they had a scanner bag before that, right? Like they're going to come up with a third version of a hospital officer. Yeah, Pericles, I got 1 star. But this guy was never in the officer general chest. I think this guy has his own event. Yeah, dang. I really didn't like that move with the third versions of the officer of the duty officers. It looks like that's what they're going to do. Why didn't they come out with duty positions for? I mean, they could have done several things. They could have come out with duty positions for the places that don't have a duty officer, like I mean, you could basically put one everywhere, right? You could put a duty officer in the Dragon Cliff. You could put a duty officer at Triumphal Arch, a duty officer at the I mean, there's no duty officer for the Council of State. You could have like a head of the Senate, you know what I mean? Or a Speaker of the House. You could have a duty officer for the Arsenal. You could have does the Art Hall have a duty officer? No duty officer there. Pastor doesn't have a duty officer. They couldn't have come out with duty officers for all these other buildings. That was just 5 that I named, right? Shrine doesn't have a duty officer. Market doesn't have a duty officer. Or the Tavern, I mean. Tavern doesn't have a duty officer. So that's like, they could have done that, or they could have come out with, they could have started in some level of the cake or whatever. They could have come out with duty officer equipment for these 4 other slots. I mean, that would have added the same percentages in the game than the new duty officer versions would have. So yeah, I really don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. But that's the route the game's taking, and yeah, I really wish they had like some sort of polling system that they would do polls with the players instead of, I mean, because people spend so much money on this dang game, you would think that they would want to give us a way to provide like input on an easy like mass scale. Like all they give us is a thumbs up, thumbs down. There's no like options to vote for. There's just thumbs up, thumbs down. I mean, look how many people thumbed up John Adams, third version of the stable officer, 4K to 1K. If you thumbed up this thing, you just you should just quit playing the game. Who would thumbs up that? I don't understand. So they finally did fix the cake. The cake at level, I don't know if they fixed it today or yesterday, but the cake at level 10 used to say Washington Prime here, which is just like the regular new general. So they fixed that. Um, but yeah, that's it. That's the direction the game's going with duty officers. And I'm not doing the cake this event. I'm just doing cake level 8. So I got to make when it's day 8 and we get another triple down coupon, I'll do my last purchase and get this trap factory officer staff scroll. Because there were some duty officers that didn't have any officer equipment at all, right? So they're putting those new items in cake level 8 sometimes on and off. This is the third one. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. The new uh, officer general chest. Yeah, I might as well. I guess I'll just screenshot that and use that as the thumbnail. All right, thanks for watching, guys.